Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ice version 10.52, and we're starting off with a bang in this episode, ladies and gentlemen, because look at what I have found. A Bismarck in the channel. Now, we do significantly, we're outgunned, but we should, in theory, be able to handle this. So what we're going to do is going to put it on speed 2. I've deployed all of our air forces. Oh my god. Look at that. Right, naval strike please. We need to get that fucker. Right. Everyone, off you go. Off you trot. In fact, yeah, carrier aircraft. Do not let them escape. We need to bomb them into oblivion. Yeah, we can't let that go. We have to get them. So, what we're going to do, and I don't care if we, you know, have to lose like a position or something. Get that ship and smash it into 1,000 horrible little pieces. There we go. Let's grab it. Let's get it. Now we are faster than it. Right, we found them. Right, come on, busy. Oh, 37%. We got anything else we can call upon? We have got a lot of strategic bombers, but they're not really good for this. We could use them to wreck the port facilities at Rotterdam, though. Because if he goes to Rotterdam, we could use it to destroy the port. Keeping it very heavily damaged. The thing is, they've got decent air cover. Get them. We've done it. And there we go. The glorious HMS Griffin. Got the killing blow, apparently, which is awesome. Yeah, the channel group looks like it took a bit of a hammering, though. All of you, fine gentlemen, you have done your job. We were able to just jump on that. You thought you'd do your own channel dash, did you? Foolish. Very foolish. But that reduces the, oh, there we go. HMS Griffin. You will be forever remembered as the ship that sank the Bismarck. We don't need no battle fleets. Oh, beautiful. That is awesome. So, with the Bismarck sunk, that is remarkably helpful. But yeah, that means that the German Navy has been reduced to 3, and I just want to repeat that, 3. They have a long-range submarine, a submarine up here, so they've got one in here, they've got one over here, and then I think they've got a destroyer somewhere, just like parked in shore, but the rest of it is all transport ships only. Now, we could, I did see someone suggest moving some troops away from Norway to help aid in France. Now, the problem is with that the AI will still attempt naval landings, and they can pull it off. I think in my last UK campaign, we actually had a situation where they did naval invade us. Which is weird, isn't it? But, yeah, that's one less Bismarck to worry about. Now, it would be even better if the front in Belgium wasn't sort of also collapsing, because it somewhat is collapsing. We do have a bit of reinforcement, though, that we can put in. Not much, but, I mean, it's something. We could chuck in an extra unit there as well. These guys are very beaten up. It does look like the French are starting a minor counterattack, though. And Mr. Sikorsky is not looking too hot. But yeah, that's what we call victory, everyone. Now, I do wonder, if I wanted to do a little bit of port striking, would you be against that? How many months can we keep that going just to keep them bombed? Oh, we can actually... Okay, you know what? We'll keep that going because we can probably finish that submarine off in port. No way. No freaking way. Give it one more go. And there we go. Right. Okay. It's another submarine dealt with. So yeah, there is not very much left, to be honest with you, of the German sort of navy. The Kriegsmarine has definitely had its day in the sun, and yeah, we're looking pretty good, to be honest with you. We've got some more of our motorized units coming online, and we are nearly fully replenished with some more of our units over there, which is remarkably good. We could probably commit more forces towards the French front, but to be honest with you, I just don't want to do that at the moment. I know a couple of units get knocked out. You've been pushed back. The French divisions that are taking a bit of a hammering. Although they're reinforcing. The German AI is actually... they're not seriously pushing back, are they? Colour me confused. Wow, okay. There's a minor push going on over here. Right, supplies. And yep, you're more than willing to have some ships. We're just gonna let this go as long as possible. A couple of our corps are about to be fully engaged. And another strategic bomber. So we're going to have a lot of strategic bombers at this point. We can start really laying it on at Germany. Start a proper strategic bombing campaign relatively soon. The French Air Force is taking a real savaging. But our units have done very well. I mean, Mr. Johnson Dudley, Desmond Anderson, these people have all, you know, exceeded my expectations quite impressively. So yeah, that's pretty good at least. Supplies, definitely. We'll do that for money. We need to get our money balance ticking back up again. Right, tank radio communications. Okay. 2. Doing like divisional command related stuff. It's like at 1940 level. There's no other like relevant text really, is there? Sniper warfare? Yeah, why not? And another strategic bomber, which takes us up to 27. So that's 9 groups of strategic bombers now. Oh, Dickinson's already a relevant commander. I don't want any old guards. And so we've got another carpet bomber there. And another one there. And another one there. Okay, cool. We've won the Battle of Strasbourg. Every now and then you're attacked. Beautiful. And we did get our carriers back out, and well, there's definitely no need to worry about those now, because where did I put them? I didn't move them already, did I? Down to the Mediterranean? No. Unless they're in transit? I have no idea where I've put my other carriers. Alright, a single submarine there. Oh no, I did put them down here. Ah, it's because there's 8. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so yeah, we've got a pretty sizable concentration of fleet assets here now. So in total we've got How many carriers is that? That is 12 carriers in place, ready to strike at the Italians. Plus a similar number of battleships and battle cruisers that are also ready to pounce on them. So we've got a pretty sizably decent army and navy presence down there. And the German navy is now a non-existent threat, so we can sort of afford to leave them in the lurch. This submarine unit, we would like to catch them if that was possible, so our forces over in this area need to block it off if they can. Although it doesn't look like it's sinking any convoys currently, so... But it does look like it's entering into our operational area, so hopefully our patrols will grab it soon. Let's see, it looks like it's... We're homing in, but the answer is not very well. Right, fuel, no thank you. Yeah, and we do have several more carriers on the way out. We're going to want to build some more battleships, I think, soon, because we've done enough carriers. Is that another set of Norwegians? That are heading on out. Let's reinforce that battle with this unit. Seems to look relatively healthy again. Right, Brian over here looks like he's having a bit of a tough time of it. Supply organization. That's good on both of those, both counts. Logistical warfare focus. And home front focus wouldn't be terrible. We'll get both of those. Rocking and rolling. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, I think we've got a pretty decent grasp now of the sort of situation we're in. The question is, do we want to start doing like 1941 carrier techs early? And I honestly think we probably do, so I think that's what I am going to do. I'm going to start getting involved on them pretty quickish. And you guys are not replenishing particularly well. I think we may need to pull out of here soon enough. May need to give the AI a chance to actually, like, ruffle stomp, like, France before they have to turn their attention to the Soviets. And we're also being pushed back in Belgium. The losses are pretty severe, and in fact we're looking like we're going to lose Namur. Chuck in the first armoured back into that battle. William Slim, level 7. Wow. Now, what I do want to do is, yes, we've got a transport fleet over here. We want to send these guys over to, yes, Australia and pick up the 1st Australian Army and start routing that elsewhere. Now, we've also got some transport ships up in... Yeah, how long would it take you to transport those for? So first, let's see if we can load everyone in. Probably a little while, to be honest. It'll be a long voyage. But you have a pretty decent amount of destroyer cover. And yeah, let's get capital ship carrier hull shape optimization going. Let's get a head start on some of these. Right, money for fuel. And you're off and going. Rolling artillery barrage. 42, yeah, take that off. Let's get rudder. I'm going to get all of these nice and early. Keep it powering on through. So I think 8th Corps is about to have a bad time. But fully supplied French division is just reinforced. Divisions over there are attacking us. Those Stern Marines, I mean, these are all units I think we fucked up a little bit through our naval action, to be honest with you. Taking a real hammering. Right, money for fuel. We're going to hit save. Always a dangerous proposition, but I want to make sure that we're confirming that the Bismarck is indeed dead, which we are. So the only other major capital ship that the Germans are probably due out is Tirpitz in a little while, and that should be a relatively easy one to handle. Looks like the French are proactively going after that other German submarine. In fact, let's see if we can't. I've just seen it. I saw you there. Yes, I did. Oh, we're bombing it. Go on, get it. Get it. Come on. There we go. I just caught it. And that's it. The last of the German submarine fleet for the moment has been dealt with. No more submarines. They are gone. They're very dead. 3rd Corps needs to go back in. Ooh, Gotstrafer. No, 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 don't you dare. Don't you bloody well dare lose that battle. Even the Moor is going to hold out longer than that, with no forts left. And no infrastructure. In fact, yeah, it's an infrastructure. It's been bombed that much, there's literally nothing left. Beautiful. Army division, Scott Strafer. Don't do this to me. Don't you dare break on these 79 Barbards. I will never forgive you. Stop that loud. Lots of shooting. Let's look at something else. Look at planes. Ah, Brazil. Okay. Oh, come on, Brazil. Don't tease me like that. Either join the faction or don't. Oh. Oh, you can't be doing that. Right, fuel reserves. Yeah, Oman's just pumping out that fuel. Brazil be teasing us, everyone. Brussels is a stronghold with several garrisons and the like in it. Small navigation radar. Carrier screws, and then a load of armor thickness ones and things. Soviets, yeah, we'll do some more supplies trading with you. Great. Finland just joined the Axis. Now, I think that's because of the end of the Winter War, and Germany realizes that they lost something pretty big. You need another veteran HQ. I would say just keep them in their units for now. And ooh. Yeah, no more need for supply. Come on, Brazil. Join us. So, 1st Armoured under Neil Ritchie is struggling. Are any of you in a position, so yeah, you can take up the fight. None of them really are. They're not either. But the semi-motorized unit is. Just have to hold out long enough first armoured until the semi-motorized unit gets there. Series flexibility advance. Out in HQ. Torpedo protection. Yeah, we're gonna want anything to make our carriers as strong as humanly possible. Hey, there we go. And he's getting there. First armor just broke. Can John Crocker arrive? The 8th Division of the Indian Army. Now, where did you form? I'm not sure where you formed. We don't exactly have many units left. Yes, over here. So let's get you to get into position, I think. We've got a couple of divisions sort of slowly making their way over. The 7th and then the 9th, because we're going to have a two twin-pronged attack. Now, have you made it yet? Nope, but you're close, Dave Evans. Something else is being attacked. And we just lost them all. Okay. Das ist nicht gut. Now, and yeah, we'll form the 8th Division's headquarters. So level 1. So between level 1 and level 7. I mean, I would designate London. Lovely. Happy days. Right, another motorized unit. Yeah, and they don't have much else, do they, really, on offer? They've got not a lot. Right, let's take a look. Right, air power. Go back to your base, please. Because you're all based, aren't you, out of there. Division just shattered. Ugh. 3rd Corps looks like it's going to lose Antwerp. Is it bugging out time? I feel like it might be. Let's pull back over here first. Let's hold off for now. Just get everyone out of the way. Wow, the French are pushing into our lawn by the looks of it. Which is interesting. I mean, they'll never break through there, but they're welcome to give it a go. 3rd Corps looks like it's taking a bit of a hammering. Yeah, so we've got 4 ships in Calais. And 8 ships in Cherbourg. Let's move the Calais forces. Get them over to Cherbourg as well. You're out. We've can get our units into position over here. Alright, I think we've got ourselves enough high-level commanders now, to be honest with you. So I think what we will do is we will take you gentlemen all home. Now, some of you might consider this cowardly, and I'd consider it letting the AI win. Because otherwise, I could reinforce with these divisions, you see, that are at home. And if I did that, it would be fine, except that we would never end. This battle would just carry on forever. And whilst that is somewhat interesting as a scenario to play out, no one wants to just see a dead front line with no challenge. So we're not going to do that. Right, so we just lost Antwerp, and I think we just had a major casualty update there, but I'm not going to look at it. Okay, so you guys need to fall back out of there, that's for sure. We need to get everyone the fuck out of Dodge relatively soon. So, yeah, we're going to fall back from Brussels. We're going to give all of our units an opportunity to get out of here. Because we'll be in a relatively easy position to do so. Right, so thingy core. Are we all getting out? We're just being a bit slow. You're falling back. Let's get you to strategically redeploy. That's Richard O'Connor's army and Miles Dempsey's army. Right. Anyone that can begin the arduous process of falling back towards Cherbourg. Let's go. Let's go. Right, is there anyone I've left behind? So there's a couple of divisions up here that are still, you know, falling back. So, yeah, you guys. And you. That army corps group can go. And another combat ace. Nothing wrong with that. Last core. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh, come on, Hugh. How slow are you? I know you're a garrison unit, but Jesus. Same thing with you as a garrison unit. Right, off you go, off you trot. Let's rock and roll. It's the middle of November. Now, this is going to give the Germans enough time to hopefully push through and take over France. And normally I wouldn't be saying hopefully. I mean, they're still holding exactly the front line that we've left them with. So, I mean, that's good. It's a measure of what we've done to support them. Right, mountain unit training. Yeah, both of those are 41, so I think we'll take both of those off. Aviation radar, we can do that one there. Armoured HQs, yeah, that's all good. Let that go, and armoured bay, yeah, so get the carrier ones up and running. CAGs, bomber, torpedoes. And then we can get the next level of, can we get any more capital ship ones? Some of these are 1944 level. Holy shit. Wow. I wonder how close... Yeah, some of them are very close. Yeah, horizontal protection. Torpedo protection. Yeah, we got some stuff that's really ahead of its time through doing our battleship tech. Right, come on. Now, it should be a relatively easy job for us to just sort of run away, really. Now, we're just waiting on that last core group. So, you fine gentlemen, yep. And you fine gentlemen, yep, that's everyone. And we're just waiting for everyone to get into port. Now, Brazil, are you gonna join us now? Did you like the fact we beat up Portugal? And we're just going to postpone the mines. And I don't need any more civilian ships. And we'll get the Dunkirk. Yes, we'll get the Dunkirk event, which is good. And no need for that. No need for that. No need for that. No need for that, and no need for that. We don't need any more HQs, we can just create them if we do want them. And some tattered British remnants. So, let's get you guys over to Cherbourg as well. Okay, lovely jubbly, because that gives us... So we've got some Belgian divisions, a Polish division, 3 French divisions, and 3 British divisions that we can fill out. And how long until we can ship everyone out? Relatively soon. In fact, look, they'll be getting there about the same time probably as the HQ, the last one that's got to go. So, Mr. O'Connor, he's got a lot of very experienced commanders in his under his direct chain of command now. So this army's, you know, both of these armies are pretty much ready to go if we need them again. And they're definitely ready to defend the mainland. Right, so we were checking to see how many of these guys we could load up. So, 1, 2, 3... Okay, so we've got another fleet that we need to use. Start loading everyone in. This has been a joyride. The majority of our HQs are sort of done now. And they are pushing in, but it's slow. It's definitely slow. And the Maginot is still holding. Asymmetric warfare. That's a pretty large bonus. Navigation search radar. Desert unit training will let go. We'll get torpedo one. Nothing there. Right, so, yes. Battleships. Now, how far off are you? You're not far at all. So, we're going to get you. And torpedo protection. Yeah, you're also not far off, so we'll get both of them. Because they'll be done by December. We're going to have some ultra-modern battleships if we decide to start building 44 level ones as early as this. And then let's keep loading up. Get our tanks out. Make sure that they depart in good order. Next up, let's transport them again. And decline to both of those, please. And how are we looking on convoys? Still very good. Still over 1,000, and we're getting another naval base at Barbera, so that's positive. That's going to help with our supply issues that we've got over here, because of the sheer amount of units that we're having to keep nice and up and running. Oh, the 11th Division. Ooh. Another unit for East Africa? Sure, we'll take it. And yeah, a couple of garrison units that we are going to send over towards the East Indies, because we're going to start trying to set up a defensive perimeter around the major islands of the Pacific, specifically these 4 that you see in front of you. So Borneo, the Malay Peninsula, can't remember, and then Java. Yes. That will be the game plan. It's a shame that I can never remember the name of the islands. I always mean to remember it, and then I always forget. Koala. A couple of cavalry divisions. Let's rebase or transport these ones over to Singapore, because we'll have a lot of Australians ready to defend Singapore. I think a lot of our divisions are all sort of in different states of health. And that's it. Okay, so we can rebase back to Portsmouth. And we're running with the tail between our legs, but we've also delivered pretty substantial casualties to the Germans by the looks of it. And they still haven't broken the Maginot, which is normally my normal ticket to run away. But in fairness, we've been holding that for the French. Okay, and then let's get our armies together. So you fine gentlemen, head on out. And you fine gentlemen, head on out. Air base forces wise, what have we got in this part of the world? Not a massive amount, so we'll rebase it back to Taunton. Because a lot of our units are in a little bit of a bad state from battles over here. A couple of Polish divisions holding that area. And I don't want to export chromite, please. So you're going to Gloucester, you're going to Luton. So this is our much smaller army than the other one, but can be filled out under Miles Dempsey. I don't think we've got any level sort of 7 commanders over here, and to be honest with you, we need to rejig. So I think, to be honest, we could do with, yeah, Alan Brooke becoming commander of probably this army. O'Connor did very well, but he's going to be downgraded, and then I think like any other level 7s, yeah, so Ord Wingate would be good. Although William Slim would be good as well, to be honest with you, I think, in this particular function. So it's kind of a straight shot between either of them. Who's got the better commanding? So you're both jungle people, which makes me want to send you to, like, India. In fact, you know what? That's what we're going to do. You're both getting promotions, and you're becoming army group leaders in like, India and stuff. I think, of the armies that we're setting up over here. Because we've got to set up one, like, in this area of the world, in Malaya. So yeah, that would actually make a lot more sense. Because you've both got jungle traits, and we're going to need that. So yeah, we're not gonna send you to the arse end of nowhere for nothing. And yeah, I don't see any other. Okay, they've got another convoy raider that's appeared. Got a destroyer there, so they're now up to 2 combat ships. They're trying. Definitely trying. Okay, so I don't think anti-air is impacted. Now, I wonder if all of these... Yeah, I know they're ahead of time, but... no, we won't do them. As much as I want to do them ahead of time, we'll stick to the ones that aren't ahead of time. And then we'll come back for them, because in 1941 we'll be able to do them in literally 0 time at all. And they're still holding. The Germans are not pushing. They are not pushing quickly in the slightest. Which is extremely funny to me. Right, so 41 levels are all done here. Got a load of additional like little things to do in this area of the world. So bulkhead layout. Oofed. Right, come on. If you're attacking towards the capital, that's a really bad idea. Right, 9th Armoured, yeah, that's fine. Active sonar. So, yeah, you're all good to go. Whole shape optimization. And submarines, or sorry, Spitfires, not submarines. Imagine a submersible Spitfire. There's a film with that concept in, isn't there? With like planes that go underwater. Sky Captain. World of Tomorrow. Jude Law. Angelina Jolie. Yes, there is a film with that in. I'm not crazy. Right, our Navy asks for more money. I say fine, have more money. Cruiser. No. And yeah, we've still got enough spies. We've lowered the spy impact down to a minimal level now. And because we're no longer in frontline combat, we're also getting a lot of officers. Oh, bloody hell. We're getting a lot of officers extremely quickly. Which is good. This is what we like. I think we'll get the cruiser horizontal protection as well going. In fact, we'll get all those 41 level ones. Like the boilers and stuff. Now let's do it. And I'm impressed. Very suitably impressed with the French and Belgians here. The Germans are doing nothing. They are literally shitting the bed. If you look up the definition of shitting the bed, you'll just see German divisions that have been fucked over by British units, and now they can't even break through French and Belgian units. Oh, the Belgians. They got no navy. Their army's been massacred on the Western Front. Why continue fighting Germany? Why make yourself suffer? Right, African reinforcements. Second New Zealand Division, okay. And I don't think I want either of those. But, where do you spawn? Ah, down here. Okay, so, I don't suppose the Anzacs are recruiting, are they? Oh, indeed they are. Alright. So that's 220k. That's pretty good going. I'm pretty happy with that. They've still not reached French soil, and we'll take another capital ship progress. Thank you. Hey, here we go, everyone. 44 for both of these. Thank you. Right, horizontal protection then. No, we've still got a little way to go there. Rudders. A little bit to go on that one as well, so we won't do any of those yet, but that's freed up another 2 here to do, yes, light anti-air. Yeah, we need to get heavy up to 3, okay. So, AP ammunition, that's fine by me. Come on, Brazil. Join us. Okay. Whatever. You're obviously not threatened enough. They don't see Germany as a problem, but they will. It'll just take time. Okay, we've got some extra like divisions and things over here that we could start building out and the like, along with some infantry. So let's move those infantry up. Start getting everyone together. Right, military rations, Indian Army. Okay, so rations. So the Indian Army recruitment can keep going. The rations ones are done. So 41 for the heavy cruiser armament. So one thing that Britain didn't actually create after a certain point was heavy cruisers. They just started going with light cruisers. So I'd be interested to see what the further developments of cruisers were after the York class in this, because they didn't really go for any. We've got our battleships on the way. Okay, so they're still pushing. In fact, they are starting to surround Belgium. It's taking a bit of time, but they're getting there. And another motorized infantry division. Okay, so that takes the tally up a little bit. Now, for those infantry units, I think we want to build something that's going to have a bit of oomph. So how many divisions are here? So there's 9 infantry. To which I say, let's build them something with a little bit of je ne sais quoi. So anti-tank, let's give them a bit of heavy AA, why not? Let's give them that with the light vehicle. And then armoured car, maybe? For a bit of armour, just a very small amount. And then they've got a mixed support already. So they're very good for like hard attack with piercing. Let's build 9 of them to fill out these units. Lovely. All the units. Right, we've only got 625 manpower left, so we need to be a little bit careful now of our manpower. Might need to check and change our conscription laws. Right, recruit Indian units. Yes, please. Have we got anything good out of that? Yes, another infantry brigade of the Indian Army. That's fine. So 41 level there, and yeah, we can get like heavy AA started and things. Get a lot of that done like in early. Alright, 11th Infantry Division, which... yeah, you're a landing division, so 9th. Oh, and you're ready for Malaya. Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, and then we're getting our cav, aren't we? Yeah, and we're bringing you over to the old major port in the east. Okay, so with what is quite a major amount of divisions over here. So for starters, you two. Yeah, that makes you instantly a tiny bit better. Although, we could put you in the... yes, we could give you over, like, here. And then get rid of the truck. That would probably be a little bit more useful. I've lost the effect of the English Channel, which drops us a little bit of resource and supply and the like. Yeah, we just lost Dunkirk. Alright, looks like they're finally pushing through now. Took them a little bit of time. But the AI has realised where it needs to be going. Self-propelled artillery, heavy anti-air guns, small warship armament. Yeah, we'll get that going. And the Battle of Brussels is probably about to begin. God, a load of those units are absolutely mauled. Decline, and yeah. But come on. I'm proud of you. This is the best I've seen the shitty French actually perform in a while. Right, another brigade, please. So some more mercenaries. Small ship, yeah. Rudders and crew and the like. Right, I just took Calais. No chance. They're being held off at Châtellerault just because the AI is thinking they have units there when they don't. Right, what we might do is we might chuck those mercenary units sort of in together with our larger weapons. And then maybe Archibald Wavell. Carver, yeah. So yes, you, and you. We'll pull you to Coventry, because you're going to be the start of the nucleus of a fortress busting unit. All of you, with the mercenaries acting as a better unit for the up and coming. Right, come on, smash it. Come on, Germany, even I'm rooting for you now. This is not that difficult. They're still forming a continuous front line, which is good. Right, Battle Commander recognition. 42. And ooh, rocket interceptors. Okay. Can also get subsonic development. I wonder on the secret text what else we've got. Yes, experimental nuclear reactor. So we'd like to get that going. And you can get different type. We can build an RBMK reactor under graphite, which is yes, it's not always good. Gun-type bomb design, uranium or plutonium. Gun-type bomb, implosion-type atom bomb. When can you start building nuclear reactors? Which tech is it that actually allows you to do that? Experimental nuclear reactor. I'm not sure. Anyway, they're all reinforcing. They're getting there slowly but surely. I've got some more destroyers and things due out soon, including some more light cruisers. So that's good. I could do with some more heavy cruisers, actually. So I think to end the episode, we will put into our production queue a few of the Design 4 class here. We only need a few. We'll just build 4. So Middlesex, Berkshire, Cheshire, and Essex. That's fine with me. And I think I'll call it an episode there. So thank you everyone for watching this episode of Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ops version 10.52. In the next episode, we'll probably see the fall of France, I would imagine. And hopefully Italy will begin to do something, because right now they're just sitting on their ass and letting me build up forces on their border. And the longer they do that, the worse it will be for them, because we're going to start absolutely caning them if they're not careful. So yeah, we've got a lot of divisions in East Africa and the like that are ready to go. That once they're ready to, they can like head for, well, yeah, they can head for a couple of different spots. Harold Pyman here is looking pretty good, but what I mean is, you know, we've got 300,000 troops that we can send over to this area of the world when the time comes, along with, you know, the army that we now have in place in Malaya already. That's solid. So thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Thanks again. Bye bye.